up? What up, people? What's good? Salute.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Salute to the tribe. We're hip hop and comics and hip hop. We're a niche channel. Reserved for the best. It's super dope. I do sell comics. Check me out on Instagram at 6th_element_comics. Yeah, because comic books are the sixth element of hip hop. What up? What's good, people? Sixth element of hip hop. This is an unboxing right here. We're just doing a quick little unboxing. Got some new joints in the building, and we figured, we might as well capitalize on that and give y'all the unboxings that y'all crave. So yeah, man, we're gonna have our regular show tonight, of course, at 7 p.m. as always. DC Power Hour. Got a great show. Got some crazy news, man. I'm very interested to even get into it myself. We're gonna talk about it. But without further ado, happy 420, everybody. Cheers. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's start with so we got two. We got one from the big badass toy store, as my man Shartimus like to call it, and then we got the Hasbro. No, Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. G.I. Joe or Marvel first. Let's do you know what? Let's do Marvel first. I want to fuck with the GI. I really want to get into the G.I. Joe and check Scarlet out because she's dope. Can't wait. Finally got Scarlet to make that skyline, right? That lineup, that OG classic G.I. Joe lineup. That's why I really wanted to get into the classified, not to get the Parth Varnas and the Shadow Trackers and all the crazy repaints and Python Patrol. I really don't care. I just want that lineup, man. I just want the to have all the Joes there, and you just, it's iconic and you recognize it. And I had a few and I lined them up and it just wasn't quite there. And I'm like, what's missing, and I put a new figure in here and there, and it started to come together. But I need a Duke. You need a good Duke and you need a good Scarlet for that lineup, that OG lineup. I mean, come on, you got to have a Flint. You got to have a Lady J. There's a few figures that have to be there for that lineup. There's ones you can add in that aren't like necessary. I mean, you don't need Chuckles. You don't have to have, certain ones, but you got to have Shipwreck. You might not need, well, I mean, you definitely need him. You might not need Lowlight. I need Lowlight, but for that lineup, you need a Dusty, you need a Shipwreck, you need a Barbecue, right? You need those iconic ones. But yeah, Scarlet, they never gave us one. In my opinion, the first Scarlet that came with the classified was trash. It was just not. I'm not gonna say it was trash. Okay, it wasn't what I was looking for. I'm looking for the OG 80s Sunbow, right? That version. So the original class, the first few classifieds, I wasn't into. Didn't think I was gonna mess with the line at all. And then they started doing the retro joints, and I was like, oh yes, I am all in. To the point that I got it now, and now classified is easily the best line out there, easily, without question. It doesn't have the catalog of a Marvel Legends, right? But who cares, because they outdo Marvel Legends by a lot. Speaking of Marvel Legends, though, I still love them. I still love the OG, the iconic joints, and these one I'm trying to get into. I really wanted to get the lineup here, the Spidey, the card back Spider-Man, You know, at least the Sinister. I want at least. I got the OG from the cartoon Kingpin on the way. You know, obviously here we go with Scorpion, and I love this Scorpion design. My favorite Scorpion design, uh, hands down. It's just iconic. You know, in that 80s Spider-Man cartoon. I want to get the Electro, the Doc Ock, the Vulture, and the Rhino to go with this. And I already got the Green Goblin. I got the Hobgoblin. Like I said, I got the Kingpin on the way. That's about all you need for a nice Spider-Man lineup. I just rounded off. I just finished the Avengers. Got a couple different Wolverine X-Men teams. Got a whole shelf of Wolverine. But yeah, dog, I'm definitely liking these classic Spideys. Yes, I opened the package. Let me give you the full unboxing experience. So you've got the retro card back style, my favorite style of toy packaging. It's, you know, great. It's got the iconic background. It looks, you can even leave them in the box and just stick them right on your wall like that, and it looks fucking phenomenal. You know, you can see a couple of classified card backs up there on the wall with no figures in them because I'm a child. I take the figures out like a child. I can't keep them in. But honestly, I see no point. It's not a vintage toy. I mean, if it's a vintage toy in the box, yeah, you leave that in the box. But a toy that's, you know, these, come on, you're leaving it in the box for, what is it going to be? Worth money one day. But I saved the boxes. I do keep all the boxes. I got big ass plastic tubs full of just empty boxes. Because yeah, you one day may want to liquidate your collection, and you will get a fuck ton more money for your stuff if it comes in a nice package like that, and you keep it intact. You know, there's a way to get it out without ruining it. Look at that. You don't have to tear up your box. You could put that right back in your, put that somewhere. And here we go. These Spider-Man, these Marvel Legends card back figures, they do not come with accessories. This one doesn't even come with extra hands. Generally, they might come with extra hands. They're not coming with heads. They're not coming with accessories of any kind. But he is dope. He is really dope. I always, like I said, I always really loved this design, this classic, iconic Scorpion from that cartoon. Like I just love that design. And this tail is way longer than I thought it was gonna be. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's really long. It's too long. Like, honestly. Let's see. Let's put it over. It does move around. It's not super malleable or posable. I guess it is. You gotta really bend it and then it stay in place. But not complaining at all. I love the design. There's a cool tip on the point there, whatever. You get the, throw some focus up there for you. There we go. There we go. Look at that mug. Only a mother could love. But that mask is awesome. I love that mask. Like I said, I love this design. That tail is really, really long. Really, really long. What am I doing? All right. But yeah, there he is. Very cool looking figure. And he will definitely look great next to the OG, next to the cartoonish Green Goblin, Hobgoblin. Looks great next to the black suit Spidey from the cartoon. I don't have the regular suit one yet, but yeah, I think this is gonna look great with a Rhino and a Kingpin and a shock and an Electro. Not worried about Shocker as much. Electro and definitely a Doc Ock. We need a dope Doc Ock. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with this this figure. It's got, you know, all the basic articulation, thigh swivel, knee bend, double knee joints, double pin joints, but double elbows, double knees, ankle swivel, ankle pivot. Uh, he's got the chest, the thorax bend. He's got a nice range of motion, twist around. It's got a little popping at clicking, so that's nice. It's got that's always nice. The arms don't have it, which is fine. His head can look up that far. Doesn't look down at all, just looks straight. Doesn't look down at all. You know, you can definitely turn all the way around. Yeah, the joints are nice and tight. It's definitely not a bootleg, right? I did get a bootleg from AliExpress. One of these card backs, the Black Suit Spidey. Just I knew it was gonna be bootleg. I mean, knew it was bootleg. It was like $12, right? It was like $11, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I just wanted to see what the bootleg, you know, because it looks, the packaging is identical and it looks great, you know, on paper, on the image. So I just wanted to see out of curiosity, like how bad the bootleg was. And it's pretty bad. It's not it's not bad as far as this. It looks great on the shelf. You would not know. Looking at it, you have no idea. As soon as you touch it, you can tell the plastic is a different quality. It's more brittle. It's not, doesn't have that rubbery softness that that you want to have, and it's the joints, I mean, they're sharp. You could see where they cut, you know, where they, you know, the seams of shit. You know, you can just tell it's bootleg. But like I said, I'm not mad at it because it was like $10. It was and it does look good on the shelf. So no big deal. But this one is official. I got it. Where'd I get it? This one came from Amazon. But yeah, Scorpion. All right, let's get into Scarlet right now. And I'm sorry, no, I got that from Big Bad Toy Store. I already told you that. This one I got from Amazon. Scarlet. The retro card back Scarlet, which, like I said, you know, it's Scarlet. I'm not like, oh, fucking big Scarlet fan, but for that lineup, bro, for that G.I. Joe look, that lineup of the OG iconic characters, must have. It just does not look right without her up there. And my favorite type of packaging, you got the retro card back packaging, looks awesome. The you know, OG explosion image on the back with only three guys, but got the card. The cards are not what they used to be. You know, I don't know why they don't. I don't know why Classified doesn't do it. Why is every figure not come in a package like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Like, why are you putting them all in these boxes things and then giving us special ones in these? Why not just put them all in these? I'm really not sure. I think it would look phenomenal. Everybody would be happy with it. I mean, you couldn't complain. That'd be, dude, imagine every figure coming like in one of these boxes. And you can see they can fit all the accessories they want. So all that, the accessories don't fit bullshit. Look how much space is in there, bro. You could put a ton of shit in there, ton of gear in there, big ass gear. And I mean, she comes with a lot. She comes with the M16. She's got some extra hands. She's got a couple of different ponytails. I'm not sure why. They look similar. She's got 2 rifles, actually. She's got a crossbow with 4 arrows in it. She got the pistol. She's got a backpack. She's got the arrow quiver on her. She's got a stand. I'm impressed. It comes with a lot. And of course, the packaging is phenomenal as always. Love these card backs. But yeah, you know, yes, we're gonna get into it. Let's see what she's all about. All right. Yes, I'm opening it to preserve the packaging so that we can display the packaging, or if need be, repackage it. Just a little finesse. Slide it out. Oh yeah, yeah. So this one holds the OG rifle. This is like I call it the OG rifle. It's that rifle that all the original GI Joes used to come with, like all the old school, that first line. The original 13. They all came with that gun. Well, most of them anyway. This was the default rifle. And we got one ponytail, and we're gonna check out both ponytails and see why they gave us two. Shit. So these are the stands that they come with. The smaller figures used to come with, well, they when they did them, even the 25th anniversary, even the recent ones, they said the name of the character, and that was really cool. I wish that these had some sort of name or something like that. But got the GI Joe star. And this is another thing. Why doesn't every figure come with a stand? Like I really, it boggles the mind when we get Lenny and Emily on here from Hasbro. Some questions that we're gonna ask. But yeah, it would make sense for every figure to come with a stand. I mean, McFarlane does it. It's not like weird. These a lot of lines do it. And they need them, dude. Every figure needs a stand. Come on. It's like we're not playing with these things. We're not sitting down playing with the toys. We're displaying them on the shelf. So here she goes. It comes with the with everything. Just put in this nice bubble pack. Like I said, bro, everything fits absolutely fine in these card backs. It would be great if they put them all in there. I know that I know it's a hustle, right? That's why they give you just a little bit, make you fiend. All right, so I'm trying to pop one of her fists out. It's very secure. I'm going to go ahead and leave it in there. So we're going to just start down here with the little knife, little boot knife. I mean, pretty basic. Let's pop her out. I love that they don't fasten her in with twist ties. That's just a pain in the ass. Nobody wants to deal with. They could mold them right into these things, and you don't need any twist ties. And yeah, dude, she's got the classic suit. Is phenomenal. I think she's different than the Glinda figure that's going to come with the Dragonfly. So when our Dragonflies arrive this summer, they've got a figure in there called Glenda. Don't ask me why they went with Glenda. Of all the characters they could have put in the Dragonfly, but she's based on Scarlet. She's from the game, from the comics, or like a repainted figure of Scarlet, and her name's Glinda. Her suit basically looks just like Scarlet, but it's a little different. It's all blue and white. But here she is. She's got a great face sculpt. It's nice. It's not as great as the Jinx face sculpt that I've seen photos of, and can't wait to get. That's really a good one, but I'm trying to get this to focus. There we go. There you go. You got a good shot to the face, and you see the stars on her arm. She's got this cool arrow quiver for the bolts for her crossbow right there on her waist. I really like that. She's got the knife sheath on the waist. I'm holding the comic up behind so that the camera focuses. If you're wondering why I'm doing that. All right. Articulation. She's double jointed. These are not pins like the Marvel Legends. These are pinless joints. They're really, really great, really nice. No pins showing. They are double jointed, so there's 2 joints on each knee, 2 joints on each elbow. No pins in the arm, of course. You've got the arm swivel up at the shoulder. You've got the wrist swivel, with the arms, of course. Shoulder full 360 range of motion. She's got the torso twist. She does actually turns at the torso, the core, rather than turning at the waist. I think, at least, unless maybe she turns at both. Oh yeah, she turns both. She could twist at the waist, and she could twist up here for all types of craziness. And then regular thigh swivel, and then thigh swivel, and then ankle swivel, ankle pivot, side to side. She's got some cool straps on her leg. This one's getting caught right there. This one's like a nice little, cool little strap with something on it. Looks cool. And then this is the sheath on her leg there for, I'm gonna guess, this little knife. Yep. Knife on the leg. I love this. I love these M16. I love the M16 design. I love that gun. It reminds me of the 80s. Remember, every Vietnam movie and the 80s were flush with Vietnam movies. The everyone, they always had this gun. Her backpack is nice and small to fit on her small frame. It's got two nubs on each side to hold the gun, the two rifles. She's got her handgun, which I'm gonna see where that goes in a minute. I don't see a holster for it on her. That's not good. Backpack. All right, and then her second ponytail. Let's compare these ponytails. See why we have two, because I don't see a big difference. I mean, I don't know. Really not a huge, I mean, they're both red. They're both the same color. They're both about the same length. They've got different bends in them. I guess this one's more stylized, maybe more cartoonish with a bigger, loop-de-loop, and this one's just kind of maybe more realistic, I guess. And then her head has a hole in it to pick the ponytail of your choice. I'm gonna go with the cartoony one, because that's my whole, that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. There it is. Very exaggerated, right? See the backpack. You know what? Looks like that's the ponytail for the backpack, because the backpack's not going to go on there with this ponytail here. Okay. All right. All right, classified. I see you. And I raise you. A rifle on the side. Yeah, it's odd that she does not have a sheath for the pistol. She's got a sheath on her leg for the knife, and I guess they decided, which I'm not mad that they decided, to go with a sheath for the crossbow bolts on her hip. I think it's very cool looking. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think that looks dope. Again, though, I'm a bit concerned. Yeah, this gun doesn't even fit on the back. I was gonna say that this gun could stick on the backpack, but it actually does not. So she's gonna have to hold the pistol, I guess, which sucks, because that means that she's gonna hold a crossbow in one hand and a pistol in another hand. It's kind of lame. I liked how classified originally every piece of gear, every accessory could fit on the person. They did have a goal in mind at one time of doing that, and then that kind of went away for some reason. But I really like that, where no matter how much gear they came with, there was a place on their person you could put that gear, and they could have everything on that they came with on them at one time. Most of the figures do that, but there is some they deviated from that. stopped doing that for whatever reason. Trying to find there it is. All right, so what we've all been waiting for is the cool crossbow, and it is cool. It is really, really, really well detailed. Let me get you can't see that. And then there is 4 bolts, 4 different little arrows, little bolts for the crossbow. Yeah, how am I gonna get these out without bending the shit out of them? Oh, there you go. All right, 1 out, 2 out, 3 out. This 4th one's weird. So if you don't know, Scarlet, her deal is she has crossbows with different kind of bolts, different little adaptations. Some had explosive tips. I think Lady J has the same thing with her. Yeah, she has the same thing with her spears. You saw Hawkeye doing that in Marvel. So this one, so each one of these little bolts has a different arrowhead on it, different type of weapon, different type of I imagine they have different functions. God damn it. Oh shit. Where'd it go? Son of a bitch. There we go. All right. The crossbow does come apart in 2 pieces. For some reason, I would assume they would do that for packaging so that you could put the crossbow in the thing, but the crossbow came fully assembled, so I'm not sure quite what the purpose was for having 2 separate parts, but there you go. There's the little different tips. So she's got this quiver, this thing here. I'll put 1 bolt. I will put 1 bolt in the crossbow, and we'll put the rest in the little quiver here. There's 4 notches. There's 4 slots in the quiver, so you could put all 4 in there if you want, which is helpful, which is always welcome. There we go. Come on. Get in there. All right. Get the fuck in there. What the fuck is this? The fuck? All right. Does it fit in there? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. There, see them? They fit right in the quiver there, like on her hip. That's super dope. I really like that. Really like that. And then we'll put 1 bolt in the chamber. Cause why not? So it's got like a slot, like a whole slot that goes all the way down the length of the crossbow, and you just sort of seat the bolt down into it, hoping that it clicks in and sticks in, because it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, it's in there. It's in there good enough. Yeah. So way better than the first crossbow they gave her. And Scarlett's, signature weapon is the crossbow. You have to give Scarlett a crossbow. That's number 1. No question. That's her weapon. She always had a crossbow. Always. Never deviated from that. Always had the crossbow. And yeah, they hooked it up. I'm very happy with this. Very, very happy with this. She's gonna look phenomenal in the lineup. Next to OG Duke. Hell yeah, bro. Yep, gonna look good on the lineup. That's why you gotta have a Scarlet. You gotta have a Scarlet. And you gotta have a stand. Come on, classified. Come on, y'all. You gotta have stands for every figure, especially the female characters because they are a bit harder to stand up. They're a little smaller, thinner, and especially when you put the gear all over them, they are harder to stand up. So very good that she comes with a nice stand. Mike Hags, what up? What up? You already know. You already know. Bada bing. And like I said, we'll be back later tonight for the show, the main show. This was just an unboxing, an appetizer, if you will. But yeah, there she is in all her glory. Super impressed as always. Classified hitting it out of the park as always. What am I doing? Hello. Sharp looking figure. Sharp looking figure. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm hella excited. She's gonna look great. She's gonna look great right next to Duke. I as a kid I always saw Duke and Scarlet as being together. I definitely knew, Lady J and Flint were together, but I think it's but I well in the comics, Scarlet and Snake Eyes are together. Snake Eyes and Scarlet, Scarlet is definitely Snake Eyes' girl in GI Joe lore. Um, but as a kid and in the cartoon, they always sort of made it seem like it was Duke and Scarlet because they always just had them together. They always had them around each other and shit. But yeah, they look good. They look great. We'll have some more unboxings soon. There's another wave coming soon. Not too far away. Are we gone? Yeah. And we'll have a new retro card back Snow Serpent, a retro card back Beachhead, and a retro card back Eel on deck. And yeah, the Beachhead looks dope. The Beachhead looks just like OG Beachhead. Beachhead's one of my favorite characters in the joint, and I was real happy when they came out with the figure, and I was real happy with the figure. I wasn't like, oh, this isn't close enough to the original because I didn't really notice how far it was from the original because the main thing you look for in a Beachhead is that green mask. That's all that's all that really matters. But and the lines on it, right? It has to be that like sweater material that he always had with the lines on it. That was signature. But this one is gonna come in handy because I am creating like a little Night Force squad with some of the figures that I felt could use it. The Stalker figure I made his beret black, put a lot of his gear was black and gray. Low light, I made his suit completely black and gray, took the red off and everything. To go with Night Force Tunnel Rat and the whole Night Force squad. There's a Night Force Shockwave that's coming. So it's gonna be dope. And yeah, I'm gonna Night Force this Beachhead when the new Beachhead's on the way. So I'm Night Forcing this one out. He already is all. I noticed that his suit is completely black and brown. The only green is the sleeves and the head. So all you gotta do is paint the sleeves gray and the head maybe not gray. I don't want him to look like Firefly, but we'll figure out a dope tone. Maybe a dark green. Yeah. And then, do some touch ups to the epaulette, the little pouches and all of that stuff. Yeah, man. Stay tuned. Happy 420, y'all. We'll see you guys in about what? About like 2 hours. We'll be back. Me and Raw Talk for the night show. DC Power Hour. We got some news about some cool Batman, a third Batman movie. But when you hear who it is and when you hear what it is, you're not gonna be mad. You're gonna be glad, and it's dope. But it's not the Battinson, and it's not. I'm not talking about James Gunn's The Brave and the Bold Batman, because that's one, right? The DCU is gonna have a Batman. That's not Brett. That's not any actor that we've seen before yet, and that was, the DCU's Batman. There's an Elseworlds Batman. There's an Elseworld that's not the main DCU canon, and that's the Batman. That's the Robert Pattinson Batman, that universe, and that's going to have sequels, and that's going to be its own thing. So that was it. There was going to be two Batmans. Now there's a third, but he's not really a third because he's not new. But yeah, stay tuned for that. See you in a couple hours. We'll see you here 7:00 live. Y'all already know what it is. But yeah, man, stay up. We'll see you in a few. Peace.